Hi, friends. Welcome to Sunday afternoon catalog tour. I am Cheryl Wright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Northeastern Montana. And I've promised for the last week or so to come on and share the new catalogs and some of the products that I've got and some of the samples that I've made or received. I have a few, don't have a whole lot, but I have a few, and I'm going to share the catalog with you. I couldn't share it with you until the 7th. So it's only been 12 days. That's good, right? 12 days. And it lasts for quite a while. So let's go ahead and get started. I would love for you to say hello when you join me. And I think I've got everything ready to go. So let me add my other camera. And I don't know how this is going to work. You just might have to, I don't know. You might have to, you'll see more of my desk today because I have it a little larger than normal because of the catalog feature. All right, let's see here. We'll do our best. You get to see my pretty little mat underneath. All right, so some things are cattywampus. And we're going to just do our best. Anyway, hi, Crystal. So this is our new mini catalog. It is, let me get a couple other things. This was our old mini catalog, and this ended at the end of December. Some of the products are still available on the last chance list, and I'll show you where to find that at the end of the catalog products. And this is our current catalog. So this is the main catalog. This goes for a year, and then we have 2 minis each year also to add some extra holiday and seasonal products to it. So this starts in this started in May of 24 and it goes until the end of April 25. So this is where you find a lot of our main products, like our inks and some of our papers and just lots of our good stuff and many of our stamps and other products. I already did a catalog tour of this, so I think you can link back and see that if you'd like. So this mini catalog came out in January and started January 7th. Like I said, 12 days ago. So I'm going to share some things that I know about it. And if you have any, excuse me. If you have any, anything to add, please share in the comments. So the way our catalogs are arranged currently is they start off with an index, which is very easy to look through and find your way through. Oh, let me go back. So they also have, if you see some samples that have this heart basket, that means it's an online exclusive and you can find things online. The QR code will show you a video or something. These are the language. We offer some of the products in English and French in this catalog. And then we start off with easy and we move on to a little bit more challenging. So there's usually a message from our CEO, Sarah. This is her stamping with her husband, and she has an event at her house for the neighborhood fellas to come over every February and make Valentines for their wives or significant others. So that's kind of a cool tradition she has. Then we get into our kits. Our kits are step-by-step projects. It tells you exactly how to do things. There are many different kits. They had 3 new ones that came out in January. And they had this, I have one to share with you that came out in December. And this is the one I can hardly wait to put together. And I will probably do a video when I do it. This is all the kits, if they're stamping kits, come with ink block. And they also come with all the pieces and parts, including a block. If it's a stamping project. Not all of them are stamping projects. Not all of them are card kits. This one happens to be a perpetual calendar. So with this perpetual calendar, you get pretty peacock ink, and you get all the months of the year, a stamp with all the months of the year, and you get a block to use for your months, and then you get some cutouts and tags and various things. Ooh, I love that copper color. And then you'll get, and like I said, I love this one. I'm going to put this one together and I'm going to use it for a perpetual calendar. If you're not familiar with it, is a calendar that you can use every year because you don't write down doctor appointment. You just write down birthdays or anniversaries. So this is the stamp case insert if you choose to save those stamps. But for example, on this one, this is where we're going to stamp January and decorate this page. But if you have pretend, okay, so my husband's birthday is January 3rd. I can just write my husband's birthday on there, and every year it's going to be the same. Our first date anniversary is the 21st. So every year that's going to be the same. So you don't add like doctor's appointments and stuff on here. You just add dates. And then when you get to December, you don't have to throw this out. You just start it over. So I'm excited about that one. I will do a video when I do that one. But that's where our catalog starts. It's with the step-by-step, easy, not easy, quick, not the detailed pieces and parts that you need to create something huge. I'm actually going to set this in here. Hopefully that's not a mistake. All right. I started sneezing right before I went live. So anyway, quick and easy options. We have some ephemera options that are just punch outs like the ones I showed you in the kit a moment ago. Excuse me. And we also have several pages in a couple of our different catalogs that have some ideas, some sketch ideas. You can get note cards and envelopes and punch out pieces. Let me grab a tissue. There we go. My camera was looking off. Not off, just not like it was supposed to. Thank you. Sorry about that. All right, so these are all some of the samples that they were sharing you with the sketches back here. All right. Next up is some of our memories and more, and we are moving into scrapbooking, and I will share the scrapbooking brochure with you that I forgot to get out, but it is right here. Yeah, that's the right one. So I will share that with you also. And then it gets into stamps. This is the thinking, this is the with you in mind. I do have a couple. This one's just an all-around great set just to have, especially if you're beginning, because it doesn't take much to have a nice statement on your paper. So here it is with you in mind. It is photopolymer, meaning you can see through it. You can see I used the red heart. And that card, let me see where that card is. Oh, well, yeah, I'll show it to you later. But I do have a card that was made with this set. This is a card that was made by Aaron Lopez. I'm a part of a swap. And let me just share this with you. Happy birthday. And it's a gift card pocket. So, and it's not a girly one. So this would be great for any girl in your life that likes green, but it could also be used for any of the men in your life. All right, so there's that. And that one. This would be a great one to have also. I do not have this one yet. Just a big, bold happy birthday to go ahead and put on. I don't know if I will get it because I do have this one. This, just a note, is one of our CEO's favorites. She likes the very simple things. So there is that on there. Now, creativity your way. keeps going more when you're adding more inks, dyes, that kind of thing. This suite is a stamp set or 2 papers. That's what a suite is, a suite collection is. And this one's called Storybook Moments, and it has a Beatrix Potter feel to it. I currently don't own any of these. I do have a card to share with you, but there are 2 stamp sets, the Storybook Garden Patch and the Storybook Friends. And there's the Antique Pearl. You've seen me use those a lot if you hang out with me. And those are the dies that you can get with it. And the paper is a part of my paper share. There is the, what's it called? Timeless Plaid and Storybook Moments. And if you want to do my paper share, you'll get a 6x6 piece of all of these things and a share of the ephemera. I do have this ribbon. This ribbon is it's just nice ribbon. And it ties well. It's not bulky or anything. It's a very nice ribbon, and it is petal pink. And then the antique dots, I can grab those quick. Are they up here? No, they're not. I thought I had them out. There they are, antique dots. And they antique pearls, and they just go with everything. And you'll see them on a few things coming up that I have to share with you. Here is my sample. This one was made from Erin Vandegaard. And here is her card. That's that elegant die and that beautiful ribbon. And this is the punch that's in the later on in the catalog. Isn't that pretty? So that, and she tore the edge. Very fancy. Yeah, it's a very, very nice card. So there's that card. And is there anything else I had on that one? Oh, there's those pearls I told you about. I did have another set. And these are some different examples of what you can use the Storybook Garden collection with. And just tons of samples. They're giving us a lot. Now, here are those baskets I told you earlier. Here it shows that the Take Your Pick tool, which is in the online store. So I hope you're all staying warm. That was one of the reasons I chose to do this today, and that some of you encouraged me to do this today, is because we knew we were all going to be in because it's cold, 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 cold. So this suite is called the Friends of the Ocean. I do not have this one yet, and I can't find these embellishments. They are here somewhere, but yeah, I don't know where they went. But I do have this folder. If you follow me, usually you saw me use this folder on one of my seagull cards this week. This is called Soft Waves, and it's just a luscious little folder. And I have the paper. The paper, again, will be a part of the paper share, but so many of these cards you can make with not having the stamp set. Stamp set's nice, but you could make some of these cards also by just cutting out or using the dies to cut some of these crabs and lobster out, and jellyfish and the sea life. The sea life. Wouldn't it be nice to be by the sea right now? Lots of calypso corals and melon mambos and coastal cabanas, and just a very nice sea set, which is the total opposite of my life. So next up is, here's some ways that you can stamp the crabs and the lobster to get what they did in the card. The next one is the Floral Delight, and this is one we're using with Stampin' Cross Country. Hi, Shirley. How are you today? Hope you're staying warm. Are you as cold over there in North Dakota as we are in northeastern Montana? This is one of the Stampin' Cross Country sets. If you are unfamiliar with Stampin' Cross Country, it's an event that I do with 4 of my Stampin' friends, and there's more information at craftlesscheryl.com. And registration closes on the 26th, so you only have a week left to get in on all the fun. It's a day and a half crafting event, and we're live, and you can get all the pieces and parts to join all the fun. But we are using this one, and it tells you at the bottom what colors go with it, like it does all of it. And I have this whole suite to share with you, and I hope I can find it all. So I'm going to start with the littles, the little pieces. These are the cutest little bees. They're called bee trinkets, and I'm showing them because otherwise they're going to get lost in my pile. I'm flipping that one over there. Little tiny bees. And I would put these on either with some glue or a glue dot. Okay, now I can move on to the real stuff, the other stuff. The ribbon. This ribbon is actually out of stock right now. It's supposed to be due back, I believe, February 3rd is when the ribbon is supposed to be back in stock. And here is the gorgeous stamp set. These flowers are for Cynthia's. It says right here in the book, for Cynthia's. So they are the beautiful little flowers. And here are the dies that go. It cuts out wishing. It's just a fun, fun stamp set. And the paper. This is the designer series paper that goes with it. And it is just yummy. So springy. Isn't that gingham? I love gingham. Oh. My husband is fighting a cold, and I do not want to get it. So I'm trying to not get it. So when my nose starts itching, I start sneezing, I get a little worried. It's 13 below, but feels fine. 33 below. It feels like 33 below. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, I don't know what our wind chill is, but we're right at 1 below. And I know our wind chill is significantly less. Now this paper, this is the paper I just showed you, the Floral Delight 12 by 12. And this paper is the Floral and Gingham Vellum. Look at that pretty. Pretty, pretty. You gotta love a good vellum. So this is, like I said, part of the Stampin' Cross Country package. And it's also a part of, if you do my paper share, you'll also get some of this as well. All right. Next up, some more beautiful samples. So you can use the wishing just as a stamp, or you can wishing and then you can cut it out, or you can add an extra layer of color, depending on how you want to use it. Isn't it pretty? I agree. It's very pretty paper. And the samples are just gorgeous on this. Next up is the other Stampin' Cross Country set. It is Beautiful Bokeh, and it has the paper and the beautiful stamp set. I do have some samples for this one. So here is the stamp set, and the butterfly is just big and bold and gorgeous. And you can tell I've used it with some red. It stains the stamps, but doesn't really do anything horrible to it. It has, in case you want to make some shaker cards, it has some of the beautiful little shaker elements. There's nothing really like the bees. You had to see the bees. Let's see here. What else do we have? Well, here are the dies. And I'm going to show you how the dies work in just a minute. Maybe I don't have to. Here is the embossing folder, which so with the hybrid, I'll show you how it works, and then I bet I'm not going to grab the machine. So a hybrid, you can use it just the embossing folder, or you can take the dies. Let me turn the page and see what I believe. Oh, it's the background one. That's the one I was thinking it was. So I can load this in here and it will cut and emboss at the same time when you run a piece of paper through. So it will cut it and it will also emboss it into that image when you run it through your machine. So it's very, it just makes things go so much faster. And I do have a couple samples that have that. So that's why I'm not going to go ahead and show it to you. I will put it all back together so I don't lose it. And I'm not showing you my Stampin' Cross Country samples. You'll have to join to see those. Those are exclusive to Stampin' Cross Country. But I do have a couple that are not Stampin' Cross Country. So I did this during a mystery stamping one day, and you see the butterflies here. So that is one that I used, and I used the stained glass technique on this, and I'll explain it to you a little bit more. And I will do it when I do the butterfly class. All right. I have a couple more, and then I have the paper. The paper, like I said, is the bokeh. It's 6 by 6, so you will get a share of this if you get the paper share. And it's just lots of bokeh. The dots are the bokeh part. All right, let me show some more samples to you. So this one shows you what this looks like just embossed. All right, it's just embossed. It did not cut it out. This is a sample from Katrina Anderson. She is one of my swap people. And then this one, they embossed and cut it out at the same time. Oh, I'm excited for it too. It's going to be so much fun, Shirley. Shirley can't wait for Stampin' Cross Country. So be like Shirley and sign up for Stampin' Cross Country. So this one cut it out and embossed it at the same time. And this one is from Jamie Cullup. She is another one of my Stampin' friends that does the swaps with me. And she has a pretty little butterfly in this inside. All right, and then the last one is one actually I have shared before. It was my swap for this event. Oh, and there you have it. This is the stained glass technique, and you stamp it with a Versamark on vellum. Then you heat emboss it with white embossing powder, and then you color in the back with marker. In this case, I used blends. But when you push it to the front, then it looks like stained glass. And this is the embossing folder, but I did not cut anything out, as you can see. So there is mine. So that's the butterfly suite. And like I said, you can make shaker cards. That's what they thought maybe somebody would do with the bokeh dots, they called it. Not polka dots, bokeh dots. All right. So then we move on to the Wildflower Birthday. And this is just a fun suite of products. It has some fun, colorful party dots. There we go. And a stamp set and the dies. I made an 80th birthday card for a friend of mine, and it turned out so nice. So very nice. I should show you a picture of it. I don't have the card, of course, anymore because I mailed it to them. But it has this luscious gold open weave trim. I'm trying to get the tape off of. That you can make fun bows or use it as just some webbing. And it's very easy to tie and manipulate. So that is a fun product. All right. Some of these things that I have, I'm just putting away as I go, so I don't have to do it all later. All right, so there's that, and then there's some tape. The paper is fun. Fun. It's so pretty. It's got gold embossing on it. So you can see the gold shimmer on the birthday cakes. This is a page of tags. So in the paper share, I will probably cut this up and give you a piece, give you some of the tags if you're in the paper share, because I don't want to just cut down the middle. So you'd get a part of it. And here's this. Here's the background. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, if you're interested in the paper share, go to craftwithcheryl.com and it will take you to the place where you can sign up for Stampin' Cross Country or the paper share, or it'll take you to any place that you want to go to find out more about what I've shared with you. All right, now these are another thing. There's 2 sheets of, this is the ephemera I was talking about earlier in some of our earlier packs that you can get. And they are die cuts. Aren't they just, and like I said, if you're part of the paper share, I will just punch out and you will get a selection of these. You won't get all of them because it's a share. Hi, Glenda. I had mentioned that I was going to try to get on sometime this weekend and do a catalog tour that I had been putting off. And I didn't want to take away from our usual Tuesday and Thursday events. So it's cold enough, and I thought I would just pop on and share some products and projects and show everybody what's in the catalogs, the new offerings that Stampin' Up came out with 12 days ago. So I'm glad you found us. So I used the Make-A-Wish stamp, and when I did my 12 days of mystery stamping, I made this box. This is Sale-a-bration paper. And there's a little stamp that's a part of this also. So there's the Make-A-Wish and some paper from Sale-a-bration that I'll share with you in just a moment. So I did use that one that way. So this was from the 12 days of mystery stamping I did in December. So there's that. I don't know what else to tell you about this suite, so we're going to move on. It's got so many great ideas, and I don't have any other cards with this. I don't think. Nope. No other cards with it. And then we're going to go on to bundles. Bundles are where anytime you buy a bundle, you get 10% off. And so the bundles are the stamp set, and the dies are the dies, and these are the masks. So this would be all together, and that would be the bundle. And you would save 10% and use this number, and that's your price. If you buy them individually, you'd pay 10% more. I do not have anything with the Link Together stamp set. And I don't have anything for the Memorable Blooms. I might get that one, but I'm not sure. There's so many things. I mean, I have a lot. So, Darling Dinos bundle. I use this for mystery stamping this week. And there's my card. And my product avalanche is starting to fall. So here are the cute little dinosaur dies. I told you that there's an egg. So this would be cute to use with an Easter something or another. And here's the cute little stamp set that goes with it. Darling Dinos. I will be doing a full class on this one. So stay tuned for a full class on that one. And that is just my little my card from Tuesday night. So if you're interested in learning more, go back a few days and see my mystery stamping from Tuesday. So it was fun. These are such cute little dinosaurs. All right, what else do I have? I am nearing the end of what I have. The toadstools are something that is coming. I do want to get those. I haven't got them yet. And then this is another bundle. Oh, I have some cards. I don't have any products from here on, but I do have some cards to share. This is, when you see images like this means they're reversible, meaning you can stamp on this side or on this side, and you get, this is the back side, the front side, so you can reverse the stamps. Get more bang for your buck. Yes, I don't blame you, Shirley, for it to be on your next order. This one, the bright borders, is a fun, versatile set, and if you notice, it matches this punch. So this punch actually has this one that it goes with and this one that it goes with. So one punch and 2 stamp sets get you quite a bit. This is Hugs for Love, and this one is Bright Borders. Now this one more year, I think somebody asked me to do a class on this, and I haven't got it yet, but I do have a couple cards. Oh, back up. The toadstools. I have to back up. This is my friend Marcy's. She's my roommate when we go on these Stampin' Up trips, and this is a really cute card that I got from the swap. You are magical, and I don't know if you can see, but she's got Wink of Stella on the mushrooms. And I don't know if this is a gift card. Oh, if you put a gift card in there. But she makes beautiful cards. She cut a slit in her mushroom right there to stick the stem in. So that's kind of cool. So that's my friend Marcy Daniels, and she made that one for the toadstool. And she used some of the paper that is in Sale-a-bration. So now we're going to jump back to where we were with the one more year. And I have a sample. This is from Carol Lovenstein. Hi, Anna. Yay! I'm glad you made it. It's cold here, so I thought, oh, it's a good afternoon to go live. So this is from this set. Here it is right here. And she didn't choose to stamp any of the sentiments. She just made the wine and cheese. Very pretty. She loves to make cards that are not traditional sizes. And I have another one to share with you of hers that is so cute. Actually, it's not cute. It's very kind of elegant. So that is Carol's from One More Year. And then I have another one. And this is from Rachel. I think it's Wrinkles, but I'm not sure. Winkles. I don't know. Anyway, this is hers with the dog. So happy birthday. She did not use another wrinkle wiser. She just used the top part. And then this card, you're how old in dog years you'd be? So that's a different kind of card with a little pocket in it. So isn't that cute? And these are some of the bokeh dots that she just glued on. So cute. Very, very cute on that one. Okay. So if I turn the page, I am thinking about getting this one. This one does speak to me. And then, currently the rewards are with $150 purchase, you get rewards on up from that. The rewards are changing, and sometime in March or April you'll start getting rewards for a $20 on up order. So that is going to be something fun for everyone. And here's the index. And of course, paper pumpkin is an awesome way to get some. So that is this catalog. Now, along with our January to April mini catalog, we get Sale-a-bration. And I have a bunch of Sale-a-bration things to share with you. So when you order something out of that catalog, out of the scrapbooking brochure, out of the annual catalog, out of the online exclusives, and it comes to $60, you get to order something out of this. So let me show you what I have for this. I don't have any samples, but here is look how big this day is. This would fit like on the front of a card. It would take up most of it. So it shows it for scrapbooking. It can be used for either scrapbooking or card making, but it would take up most of your card. So there's that one. And then the next one, I haven't got this one, the Rainbow Celebration Kit. I haven't got that one yet. It's got enough to make 6 cards, 2 of each design. It's cards and envelopes. And then we have the fruit salad paper. I will give samples of the papers if you do the double up on the paper share. But here is, let me do it the right way. Here are some of the papers in the fruit salad. And I haven't made anything with this yet. I was watching someone make something similar to this the other night, and it was cute. I should make some of those. Haven't got it done yet, though. All right, so there's that. Again, these are free with a $60 purchase. My whole class the other night was about the seagulls on this page. And I have all those samples again. The friendly seagulls. So this one was from Jamie Cullop. This one is from my friend Marcy Daniels, Lady in the Stamps. And this one is from my friend Erin Lopez. And then this one is my card from one of my cards from my class this week. With a $40 purchase, I will send you all the pieces and parts to make this. You have to do your own stamping. This is another one I did. And this is that folder that I was talking about earlier. And then this is another one. And Marcy's is the one that pops up on hers. So there you go. Love you more than French fries. All right. So that is probably the most popular seagull stamp set in the Sale-a-bration brochure. But now that we got the big catalog done, I can probably bring my camera down to where it usually is. So you're a little closer. There we go. That's probably better. Okay. So we got the seagulls. And I do not have this embossing folder yet. It's got little stars and it looks like flowers. And then I don't have this day to celebrate yet. But, you know. Then there's this toadstool paper that was actually part of Marcy's card when she did it for this. So here's some of it. And I do have this. I haven't even opened it yet. Have I? No, I have not. So you'd get a sample of these papers with a double paper share purchase, which is on the sign up if you're interested. So, oh, isn't that cute? You could use these with any spring cards or projects that you're making. Oops, that got a little wild there. I lost a big chunk all at once. Did you get to see them all? Pretty cool. Oh, I like that back. Yeah. So just a fun, bright spring paper. And it's not going in its package. There it goes. Okay. Also on this is this ribbon. And it is like that white crinkle seam ribbon that we used to have. So there's that. And I have the next stamp set. This is a fun one. You can use it for, there's flowers and clover and hearts and eggs for Easters and just leaves and clouds. It's just a cute little scene maker. And then you could pair it with, that has flowers in it. So, yeah. And then the couples dancing, Dance With Me. I do not have that one. I haven't earned enough for some of these already yet. You're seeing my top picks, basically. All right. So there's these. These are the purple back adhesive, and they are fun that you can get. And the paper. I do like the paper. This is the paper I featured in my butterfly card. I should have kept the cards out because they are used on a couple different things. So this is the paper I used for this. And it is actually also the paper I used for my seagull card too. Was the back of one of these. So, yeah. Where the back of that one is. I might have used it all up. But when I first saw this, I went, okay, but I really like it. I've used this a lot. Oh, and I used it for, this is the packet of paper that I used for this. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I think it was. I don't know. Must be a different paper. Nope, it's the same. It's the back of the blue. There we go. But I only have that much left because I really like that. That is what is disappointing sometimes, is when they put your favorite 2 sheets of paper back to back. All right, let's see what else we have here. So then for $120 purchase, you can get the heart-shaped bundle. Now, I was wrong. I told everyone that you needed to get it soon because it was going out of stock and I didn't know if it was coming back. It is out of stock, but it is supposed to be back on the 27th of January. So you still have time to get this if you want it. And I have several samples of this one. So here is, and it's just elegant. So here's the stamp set and die, and then these are the cards. All right, where am I? Okay. Yep. Okay. So this is one I made in my class last week, and it uses the die and the thank you. This is from an online exclusive paper. So there's that one. And then this one I used, remember that red heart on the, one of the other stamp sets from the beginning that I shared with you? And then I paired it with this. This paper is online exclusive, and this is some gold brush. But this is from the heart-shaped stamp set right there. And I believe the inside is also. Don't tell my husband this might be his Valentine. Shh. All right. And this one, I'm going to move this away because you need to see this one fully. This one is the elegant one that I told you that my friend Cheryl doesn't like to do traditional sized cards. This is the one that she did for this. And she used a piece of window sheet. So actually you don't see that. When you're just looking at it up front, you can see the reflection. So my heart loves your heart. And then she has the inside. Isn't that a beautiful wedding card? I really like that one. Might have to case that one. Case meaning copy and share everything. All right. And then I have another sample. for this. This is from Erin Vandergaard. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. And My Heart Loves Your Heart. And there's some of that paper again. Oh, that's that embossing folder that I told you I didn't have that's in the stamp in this Sale-a-bration brochure also. So there are all the cards that worked with that. Now for $120 purchase, you can also get this. And this pairs with an online exclusive that I'm going to share with you in just a moment. So, and then if you'd like to be a part of Stampin' Up! And become a demonstrator, whether you want to sell products to a whole bunch of people or you just want to get a discount yourself, you have a choice of getting, for $99, you can pick out $125 worth of product. Plus, you can have the stamp set and you pick out 2 of the sets of the Stampin' Write markers, or you can get $155 worth of product for $99. So either way, it is a wonderful, wonderful deal. And if you just want to buy a lot and you're a demonstrator or not, there you get for a $300 party or individual order or demonstrator order or whatever, you'll get $30 worth of extra products. So instead of getting, if your order is $30, you'd get $30. If your order is $300, usually you'd get $30 free. Now you would get $60 free. So there's that. Like I said, but those rewards are going away soon. So enjoy them while you can. But you're going to get better rewards when it comes along, when they change it. So let's quickly go through the scrapbooking brochure, and then I'm going to take you to the online exclusives because I've got a lot of those that I love also. So the scrapbooking brochure, this is the one I stapled wrong the other day, and I did share some of this with you. We have the two-tone cardstock. It's lighter than our usual cardstock, and it's got one color on one side and a darker or lighter color on the other, as you can see. This is a lot of the product that Close to My Heart had. And when Close to My Heart closed and Stampin' Up! Invited their people to join our people, they adopted some of the products. So this is the Wildflower Celebration. So this actually goes and coordinates with the birthday set that I shared with you a little while ago. And so you can get sticker sheets. And then the DSP is just a little bit different. And this is a workshop kit. So you get to make these 3 scrapbook layouts with the kit. And here is some more of the product. I really want this stamp set. I think it's going to be really a lot of fun. But here are some of the scrapbook pages that they made out of the kit. And the paper is the same, but it could be a little different than what we have in our other catalog. So here's another scrapbook. This goes with the Storybook Life. And that's like the Beatrix Potter garden kind of look. And so this is another take on this and an added scrapbook workshop. And you get all these supplies to make this for $35 in the United States. And it also tells you what other products that you may need at the bottom here. So it tells you exactly what you're having and what you may need in addition. This brochure is not a printed anything. If you would like a copy of this, sign up for my emails. And at the bottom of most of my emails is all of our catalogs. And you can click on the link for the scrapbooking brochure and it will download the PDF to your computer. And then you will have exactly what I have. So this is another page and some of the fun stamps. And they're made for scrapbooking, so they're a little larger. You can still use them on cards, but they're made to be a little bit bigger. So stickers and corners and all kinds of stuff. And this is the two-tone cardstock that would match. And one last one, Meant to Be. They recolored some of our paper and products. Remember the little bee from before? We even have a punch that goes with him. And they recolored them and made them pinks and yellows and all kinds. And Beautiful, Meant to Be, and came out with another stamp set and some fun hexagon dies and bees and all the fun stuff. This is in our scrapbooking brochure. And then, oh, I guess there's one more. Every Day, You and Me. And these papers that are in here are some of the papers that you'll be getting with the paper sampler from if you do the paper share with us. Now, I'm not going to give you a share of this paper and the one from the catalog. It'll probably be the one from the catalog. So it might be just a little different, but this is one of the ones that I will include is the Every Day, You and Me. So you can get all three of these spreads, all the paper products and everything to do it. And here is the paper that will be a part of the paper share. If you're interested, sign up soon. That one closes this week also. So there is Meant to Be bundle and the Every Day, You and Me. So that is our offering with the scrapbooking brochure. Oh, so now let me see if I can do this. I don't know. I'm going to try to do this. Before I do that, let me see this. All right. I was checking to see if I had a text that was very important, and it was not. It was my, I'm going to try to go this way. This way. I don't know what I'm going to lose. I'm going to share my screen. That's what I'm trying to do. So maybe, I'll try it. I'll go back to where I was. It might just be best. Okay. I'm going to share my screen because I also got cards and stuff to share with you. You know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to share what I have, and I'll take you online and show you where to find it. So, one of the things that I shared with you, I did a class on, was the everyday labels. And this is the paper. Not the everyday. It's the mixed media. Boy, mixed media florals. So here is the paper. And let me find it. Mixed media. Mixed media. So these are the ones that I did this class with. And I have samples somewhere. Oh, they're right here. So these were a couple of my mixed media cards, along with, where's that other one? No. One of my other cards I already showed you. The one from the heart. The Sale-a-bration heart. There you go. That was also mixed media. That's that paper right there. So that's from that class. This is a gorgeous suite, and it is a part of the online exclusives, meaning it's not in any print catalog. It is available only through the online store. And let me show you a couple more. I want to get the right ones. Okay, in the Stampin' Up catalog, or not sale, in the Sale-a-bration catalog, I showed you the last one. And this is the corner in bloom. Well, it goes with this, the spring corners. So, and then it's got some fun dies, which this die goes with that everyday details. Everyday details. Where am I getting that? Mixed media florals. See how those go together? And there's the balloon, the die for the balloon. But this, you can use this in one corner and then this in the opposite corner. So they kind of go together. And I don't have any samples for this yet. Soon. This is a fun one. This is Elements of Text. And this is if you want to add some, I don't know, some background detail to things. I like to do that sometimes. That collage-y look. And then I'll show you where you can find all this stuff in just a minute. This is a fun, this went with the mixed media. You saw this on Marcy's card with the seagulls. It's a fun, it's called Plaster Painting 3D. And all around it, and we came out with some wonky circles. Our deckled circles went away, but now we have wonky circles. It's called Around It All Dies. So they're kind of fun. And they go together. And we have a faith collection, which is perfect for Easter, baptisms, weddings, all kinds of stuff in the faith collection. And last but not least is the paper that I used. I told you might be my husband's Valentine. It is, sorry about the crinkling, it is Marbled Elegance. And it truly is. It's got the foil on it. And it is just marbled. Paper is marbled and gold flecked with pinks and reds, and it's just gorgeous. Beautiful for Valentine's Day cards. So I think the low profile dots, I don't know where I got those, where they fit in. I think they're actually a part of the mixed media collection, but we'll find those. But I love these. They're so flat that they go on cards wonderfully. Okay, now let me show you where to go for the online exclusives and where to find everything online. So let me go here, and you just go to stampinup.com, and I'd love it if you chose me as your demonstrator. But let me see. We're going to go to the window, click on it, and you're going to see lots of weird stuff for a second. There we go. And I can actually take my arm out. There. Ooh, that's kind of wild. How's that? Oh, that's better. So this is what you get when you go to stampinup.com. And it'll show you the join special. It'll show you the celebration items. There's still some close to my heart products that were 30% off. You can just let this scroll by. You can see there's a couple of the sets from the new catalog, and it goes back to the celebration, and it'll just keep rolling through that you get to see all the different things. So then if you go up to the what's new category, that's where you'll find the new arrivals, and it'll take you to all the new things. Here's the scrapbooking brochure papers that I just showed you. Let me see. This is I told you they recolored. See those bees? They used to be red when they came out before, but they're cute and they're back. And the honey pots. There you go. Cute little bees. So they are back, and they have their own stamp set. Here's one of the kits I talked to you about. I didn't talk to you about this. This is one of the ones in the catalog that is out now. And it has a birthday bag that goes with it. All right, here's the stamp set. Here's where you find all the fun stuff that is new. And there are pages and pages. This is that paper I was telling you about that I'm going to include in my paper share. Here's a workshop kit. You can go in here. This is the storybook one. You would get all that paper. And here are the spreads. And you can just play around in here and see all the good things that are available with this product. This is in the scrapbooking brochure. And it just takes you through all the good stuff on the what's new. And there's 6 pages of what's new. Let's go to the back. Oh, look, see, here's more. Here's the Delightful Wishes. It's new. If you want to see the stuff that's not in any catalog, you can go to the menu and go to the online exclusive button. And there are the new kits. There's the perpetual calendar that I showed you at the beginning. And some other fun things. Here's the elements of text that I shared with you. These are the fun things you can get. Here's the plaster painting. This has been a very popular one that I've seen a lot of people using lately, the everyday arches. I do not own that one yet. And there's those circle dies that I just shared with you. There's the spring corners. This was the mixed media floral suite collection, and that's where that pattern, that embossing folder came from, and that's where the low profile dots came from. So that, I love that. That just caught my eye as soon as it came out. Anyway, that's where you go on the stampinup.com. There are so many fun things. Look at this cute little camper. You can do some cute little things with that. That is also, it has dies. So you can play on stampinup.com and see all kinds of fun products to help with your creativity. All right, let me come back to you. And thank you so much for joining me for the catalog tour. And I shared the mini catalog. I shared the Stampin' Up! Brochure. I shared the scrapbooking brochure. And I showed you where to find all the cool online exclusives at stampinup.com. I mentioned Stampin' Cross Country, and you can find out more information about that at craftwithcheryl.com. The paper share at craftwithcheryl.com, and all the other fun stuff. So I hope this gave you something to do on a chilly afternoon, is to see all the fun products and a few samples here and there. And I hope you can join me on Tuesday for mystery stamping. Stay warm and have a great evening. Good night.